Richard, and this is Pamela's Place, where I show you how to cook a healthy and quick meal. Today we're going to cook shrimp scampi. Yes, you go to the restaurant and all the time you're ordering this dish and you're saying, okay, I just ordered this dish, but where's the rest of it? You know, I mean, it's not fulfilling. So we're going to do our own take on it, my take, and we're going to do it my way. So we're going to start by heating up our skillet. Now I got fresh shrimp that I cleaned and deveined. You can buy store-bought. What I don't recommend is buying the pre-cooked kind because it'll get rubbery and then you're really not going to have a great shrimp scampi. So I bought it, I cleaned it, deveined it. Boop, fresh fish. So we're going to get our oil in the skillet, and we want to make sure that it's on high heat because we want to get a quick sizzle and sear of our stuff. So we're going to start with shallot. Shallot is like an onion and garlic. It's kind of a mixture, and it's not as, I guess onion is like a little, you know, oniony, but this is not. This kind of has a sweet tone to it, and it's called shallot. And then we're going to add some crushed red pepper flakes because I want to give it just a little heat. And also I want to add a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of butter. I've already cut it. So we want all of this to blend together. And then we're going to add, and I don't want this to burn, so I'm going to add my garlic like right now. And that's like maybe 2 tablespoons of garlic. And now that all of that's in there, I'm going to bring over my shrimp. So I'm going to add my shrimp. And I don't want to crowd my skillet, so I'm not going to put all of this in there because it'll take the heat down. And it only takes a couple of minutes, so that's why. So we're going to put like half of the pan. See, it's starting to turn pink already. And we don't want to overcook it. And I don't want to season it right now because shrimp will take on that flavor and just kind of hold it. And we don't want to do that yet. Now, I'm going to remove this and the juices and all. So now, we want to get ready and we want to make the sauce that's going to accompany this shrimp scampi. So again, we want to add some more oil. And we want to add the butter. You're probably wondering why she adding oil and butter. Well, it's extra virgin olive oil, and it doesn't have a high burn point. And we don't want to burn the butter also, so they're both, you're just blending them together. And we want to get all those things that's in there. We're going to add some more shallots. Just a pinch of hot pepper flake. And of course, the main ingredient. Garlic. It's got to be a little garlicky. You want that. And now we're going to add white wine. The white wine will cook out if you're not a wine drinker or a liquor drinker. We just want the concentrated flavors of it. So now, oh, that is nice. We're going to let it cook down and kind of thicken a little. Let those flavors marry. We're going to let that cook down and we're going to get our pasta on. And I'm going to move that to the front so that we can get a better boil on that. So when your water is boiling, this is your only chance to really flavor your pasta. So we want to make sure we put a nice amount of salt. I know you're looking at it and saying that's a lot of salt, but it's really just to flavor the water. It's not going to stay in there. And we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in there so that the pasta doesn't stick. We're using a fresh pasta. It only takes a couple of minutes. I'm telling you, by the time I put it in this hot water and come out, it's going to be ready to get with this dish. Alright, it's time to add the pasta. And I have fresh pasta, and you can buy this in any grocery store. And it's in the aisle where you buy your biscuits and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to break it up and we're going to put it in there. And I'm going to use 2 because we're feeding everybody today. This is a nice little brunch meal, a quick meal for your kids when you're coming home. We're going to take this, the flavors all going together. We're going to stir it around in there. We're going to let that cook for a few minutes. Now, we're going to turn my heat back up. And we're going to add our shrimp back to it. We want them to cook just a little bit more. And we're going to take all those juices that's in there. Now that, I'm telling you the smells, you're gonna love this dish. Okay, so now we're gonna take our pasta out. Use a cloth, because it can be hot. As you can see, this is real. And I'm gonna leave some of that water in there. We're gonna add it right to the pan. And now we're gonna mix all of this together. I know it seems like a lot, but look at that. Look how the shrimp and the dishes come together. And we're going to add just a little bit more butter. I know, see, it's a lot, but I'm telling you, everybody's going to get some of this, so don't worry about your calories. Doesn't seem, and plus, that's a healthy butter anyway. And to make some color come into it, this is where the spinach comes in. After my butter melts down a little bit more, add the spinach, and I'm going to cut off the heat because the spinach will wilt itself in. So now we're going to bring it over and we're going to plate. So we're going to start by getting all that pasta. Look at that. That, I'm telling you, is something. I'm going to put a little bit more on that plate. Oh, you got to have the shrimp. Look at how pretty the shrimp are. That is really a gorgeous dish. We're going to get a little bit of the juice on there, a little bit of that going across the top of it. I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to top it with a little bit of crushed pepper flakes. And I'm telling you, this is an easy dish to make. I made it at my place, and I hope you'll make it at yours. And I can't wait. I'm going to dig in. The credits are not going to roll this time. And I know you're saying, always a good dish. Just a little bit, just a little bit. You know, you wouldn't believe me if I made these dishes and I didn't try the dish. You're like, oh, the lady never tries her dish. I'm loving this one.
For this week's complete recipe, go to www.sho-towntv.com/Pam's Recipes.